Sometimes we travel because we want to know how people in other parts of the world live their lives. Today with Travelogue, we come to southeastern part of Guizhou. Here in the mountains, we find plenty of little, beautiful, quiet villages. And many ethnic groups like the Dong, the Miao, the Shui live here. Because of all these mountains, they have been kind of isolated from outside world for years. And that's also why they have maintained their long-standing traditions and unique customs. Join Travelogue for a journey into the splendid southeastern Guizhou. Guizhou is an anthropologist's paradise. Hidden in the rolling mountains are more than 20 different ethnic groups, all retaining their long-held ways of life. Many of them moved over to this rugged part of China a long time ago, so their traditions are exceptionally old. But as modernity gradually finds its own way over the mountains, all the old ways and beliefs are being challenged and gradually changed. Nevertheless, people are still holding on to their traditions. It's hard to judge the progress of history, but all I can say is that if you want to meet these people and see how they've lived for millennia, you've got to move fast. To get to Guizhou, you can take a flight from any major city in China to Guiyang, the provincial capital. We will visit 3 special villages, Kongshen, Yasha, and Yuntan. They all sit on the southeastern tip of the province, along Rongjiang and Congjiang counties. I went with my friend Xiaohe to Kongshen, a little Miao village 5 hours drive north from Rongjiang County Center. After drinking traditional Miao block-the-road rice wine, we were ushered into the village. Walking through patches of rice field into the little village among the Kongshen girls, we can sense their excitement about having some visitors from a long way away. Xiaohe had once spent 2 years here in this village. An important part of the welcoming ceremony is the Cai Tang Wu, or dance at the court. It is performed at the village's small central plaza. The Miaos at the Kongshen village are also called short skirt Miao, as the women's skirts are remarkably short. One explanation is that back in the remote past, their ancestors used to cover themselves with banana leaves. Later, when people learned to spin and weave and life became better, but they made a point of dressing in the same style as a reminder of the hardships they've been through. The gesture reminds me of the Thanksgiving tradition of eating turkey in the United States. As distinctive as the outfits are, you can't buy them anywhere. All the women in the village make their own, and it usually takes a few stages to get the final product. One important step is to winkle the cloth and then starch it, so that the layers are stiff and jut out. The skirt is also a reflection of family status. The number of layers indicates the family's fortune, just like the amount of silver they wear. Wow. As its name suggests, the skirt is just about 18 centimeters long, and layers upon layers are piled up. Wow. It's low waist, like tulle on ballet costumes. Wow. Very stylish. Okay, this is like cover up. It's a safety measure.
An apron completes the final picture.
Okay, so I
It
have
is also
this, and when
all
I sit down.
handmade and embroidered.
Okay.
Do you know in the male village,
They
have a custom.
We
say gentleman first, not lady first. Do you know why?
Gentleman first?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because,
I see.
because when the lady will climb to the mountain, so he have to turn to behind.
Oh,
So,
like this?
yeah.
Okay. So when I climb the mountain, I'll climb the ladder like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see.
So you have to turn around.
Okay. Okay.
So, while the skirts remembers the primeval history, the apron takes care of civilized concerns. Each spring, the short-skirt Miao people have a special event called the Straw Man Festival. Young men put up scarecrows called straw men up on top of the high mountains where other villages can see. This is the cue for people to gather on top of the mountain to have some fun, mostly by singing in a group. This is the time young men and women get to know each other better and find a date.
How would a girl know that a boy would want her to be his date after seeing like this?
After seeing, the boy will look for his lover. When a girl likes the boy also, then we'll go to the other place and leave the group to the other place. Then we'll sing to each other. Yeah, we'll express the love. So after we sing, if they like each other, the boy will give some gifts to the girls.
Married or not, everyone is allowed to attend the party. Different generations break up into their own groups. For the prosperity of the community, a girl couldn't marry any young man from her own village in the old times. Around this time, when the straw men are put on top of the mountain, she's able to meet somebody and spend time with him. The old rules have broken up many lovebirds, but it's necessary to have a healthy gene pool in the village.
Don't be afraid, you're actually very safe. It's very safe now. We are here visiting the Biasha village and it's their welcoming ceremony. Now I feel like I'm a state leader.
Following the Miao tradition, they're going to offer me the ceremonial wine to welcome me. But this community is a very special group of Miao people. Generally speaking, the Miao people I've met in other parts of Guizhou are very outgoing and direct. But the Biasha people are very shy and reserved. You can tell this from the way they sing their songs. And the melody sounds very old, like some ritualistic music.
Now the gate is open.谢谢. Okay, I'm officially admitted.
Not quite. The welcome also includes 3 salutes. Maybe the people's reserved temperament is why the village has managed to sustain a long tradition abandoned by all the villages around. People here still carry a gun with them and strictly follow the tradition of initiation rituals. These old habits set the village apart and make it a sought-after destination in Guizhou. Walking through the huge scaffolding built in the woods, we head further into the village.
We're going up the sacred mountain now. Showing our worship to the sun, we have to walk backwards up, facing the sun.
The sun and the trees are the two things the Biasha people worship most. Ancient trees are like their gods. When a baby is born, people plant a tree, and when a person dies, they cut down that tree and bury it with the deceased in the forest. At the same time, they plant another tree so that life continues in its cyclical pattern. Biasha people believe that in each ancient tree resides the soul of one of their ancestors. They worship the trees, and in return, these souls protect their villages. The older the tree, the more powerful it is. Unless they really need to, they won't chop down the woods. People still go to the trees to pray for help at difficult times, such as when their cattle are sick. Another way to worship the trees and the sun is their dance. Today, the ancient ritual is performed to welcome the guests. What really sets the Biasha people apart is their approach to men's hair. After a boy is born, his hair can't be cut. Sometime between the ages of 7 and 15, boys must take part in an initiation ceremony to become a man. It involves cutting his hair and is usually performed by a respected shaman. When it's over, the hair is tied in a knot and boy is officially made man. He's then able to attend all the man's activities, including singing songs to girls, which means